All right, the most exciting game here on this slate, but it's not until Saturday. So we got to wait a few days. But you, I'm assuming, are wanting to get ahead of the under here in Manchester City versus Newcastle.
Well, I'm gonna start with just mentioning a little analogy because maybe some people do not know who these teams are or how good they are. Manchester City are like the '90s Bulls. They're like a team that has a lot of superstars. Probably one of the best managers in the world in coach Pep Guardiola. They won 4 EPL titles in a row and 6 of the last 7. So this is a team that's like among the best in Europe. However, this season they've fallen off a cliff. There's multiple reasons why that happened, mainly injuries to key players, and the manager actually went through a rough divorce that left him devastated. If you watch any of the matches for Manchester City, he looks really, really sad in the bench. Now they just yesterday they were hosting Real Madrid in the Champions League. They were 2-0 up, 2-1 up at home. They ended up losing that match with a last-minute goal. Real Madrid beat them by 3-2. It's a really, really bad situation for them because right now they're sitting 15 points behind Liverpool in the EPL. So they really cannot make a push for the EPL title. And now the Champions League is almost out of their grasp because they're going to play next Wednesday in Madrid against Real Madrid for the second leg. So in between those two crucial matches for the Champions League, they have to host Newcastle, who they were pretty much nobodies up until 3, 4, 5 years ago. When I say nobodies, I mean that they were a mid-tier side in the EPL, but the Saudis bought them. They threw some money on them, and they're doing really, really well. Now, Newcastle, these two are actually tied in the EPL with 41 points. Newcastle, they can do some damage here, but I don't like where the line is moving. City are now minus 110 favorites at home. The draw is at plus 330. Newcastle are plus 250 underdogs on the road with the Asian total set at 3.25. That's a split line between the 3 and the 3.5. And I like the under here. Newcastle, they've, the matches against top teams in the EPL, they always go under the total. They played Chelsea. They beat Arsenal 3 times this season. All matches went to the under. They have 2 unders against Chelsea, 1 under versus Manchester United. And of course, a 1-1 draw against Manchester City in the reverse fixture. So, only one of the last 6 head-to-head matches had 3 goals or more. And now the Asian total, again, is set at 3.25, which is a split line between 3 and 3.5. So we like the under 3.25 goals here, which gets us paid in the event of 0, 1, or 2 goals. And we even get half a payout if there's exactly 3 goals. Now, it's always tricky to bet unders in the EPL, but I have reasons to believe that Newcastle will try to take advantage of whatever's going on Manchester City's camp and, take it slow. Because if they try to turn this into a goal fest, they might lose this one. So I think Newcastle, they have a solid defense. They can keep this total at a minimum. So give me the under 3.25 goals at even money.
I love it. The best Bearded Wager Talk, telling you guys exactly how to make some money here in the EPL and reminding you guys how to actually bet it. Thank you for that explanation, Pavlos. You are the best. Anything you'd like to leave our audience with?
I just wanted to say I just loaded a 4% for Sunday. I'm on a 14 and 3 run in 4% releases plus 40 units. So we've been crushing it. But your best bet really is to take that 30-day pass because we got the second legs of the Champions League next week. And then 2 weeks after that, we got the next round of the Champions League. We got Europa League. This is the hottest season for soccer. We got all the competitions running at once. MLS is starting in a couple of weeks, so there's going to be a lot of soccer. We're on a hitter right now, doing well with best bets. This is the best time to get a 30-day or even more at wt.bus/pl.